Hello, everybody. We are filling in for Daydream today. So I don't have any guest planned or anything. So we're filling in for Daydream today. We're gonna chit and chat and all that stuff. Hello, Captain Jack Scrapper. I know you want to fit to something. I know. I know Captain Jack wants to fit to something. It's 4th of July and happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope you're having a good one so far. Hello, Weekend RVing. Nice to see you. Hello, Rally. How are you? Hey, Justin and Christina. Waiting for the view thing. I see you guys in here. I don't understand why it always takes the view thing longer to catch up, but it does. It always takes longer for it to catch up. Let's see here. Hello, Highland Homestead. Hello, Melnetti. Yeah, happy 4th, everybody. Happy 4th. Um, so, uh, brewing the tea right now. So if you guys hear that going, that's what you hear in the background is the tea boiling in the kettle. Um, I got hello, New Horizons. I'll try to catch you guys as you come in. And since there's nobody up here with me today, I'll try to catch you as you come in. But I was at 12:57 hours this morning when I looked, so we're doing good. Not too worried. We'll get there eventually. Uh, my new stickers came in. They're the 3-inch stickers, so they're a regular size now. I'm just waiting to get postage. Maybe a little bit before I can get postage, maybe a few weeks. Hello, Kristen Hallbrook. Hello, happy 4th of July to you as well. Um, so it'll be a little bit before I can get some postage. Yeah, KNR, yeah. And also, not just postage, I wanted to kind of get you guys, I wanted to get some, good morning, Lily. I wanted to get some like business card things or whatever, put in there and write a little note and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to, you know, make it special or whatever. And awesome of you guys be here. Daydream is doing his yard sale. So awesome, Horizons. Yeah, just email me. Let me put that up, and then email me. If you want to send me a sticker or if you want a sticker, I already got some emails from some people and stuff like that. And like I said, if you already sticker swap me, I still have your stickers. I got them off the van, except for Captain Jets because where yours was at, and your sticker is a different kind of sticker. The one you gave me with the 2-sided, so I couldn't get that one off like I could the other ones. So I'll have to come get another Captain Jack sticker from you. You know what I realized? I have the bad mic plug. There. Now it probably sounds a lot better. I didn't get my mic plugged in because I don't have the headphones on today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I wanted to show you a thing I got the other day, and I've been using it. It's a USB powered fan, which you can do 360 with. And it has a clamp. So since it runs off USB, it's not going to take too much power. And any of the day, I mean, we haven't had that many hot days here yet, but any of the days where it's got, oh, awesome! Thank you, Captain Jack, for doing that. To see me, hold on. Yeah, if you want to, I was looking at Vista Print. They had like these magnetic things for the side of the car too, magnetic door stickers. But I was thinking about getting some of those as well from them, because that way I can pull it off the car if I want to or whatever and put it back on. It's like a 11-inch circle or something like that. So I'll be getting that. But yeah, if you guys want to help me, send me an email because I mean I don't know if you guys print them or not. Maybe you guys might not print them, but you guys could probably help me design one better and I'm just using their designer and throwing the logo on it. So not too great. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Kaner. Uh, this oh, and I believe it was Melnetty. If I'm wrong, I tried to go back through the messages and I don't always remember. But somebody won the curl dog on Daydream's Wheel, and they already had one, so they had them send it to me. So I've got the curl dog now. So here, probably in about a week, um, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the grocery store. And you guys wanted to know the burger recipe, so I'm gonna get the burger stuff for the burger recipe, and then I'll do some stuff with that on there. And then Ivy's Forge and Homestead that was on yesterday, I'm gonna have him make a spatula for the Blackstone. Since it's got to be a metal spatula, I'm gonna have him make a spatula for it. So it'll be cool. It'll be kind of a little custom thing. Um, it'll be real neat to have that because it'll just be a little unique piece, kind of like the bag or whatever. Well, it's not unique, but high quality craftsmanship. How about that? That's what we'll say. High quality craftsmanship. Um, does it work pretty good? Actually, the I don't want to unplug it in because I have the lights. I'll do a video for you guys on it. But this is not very loud either. Um, I'll try and test out later and see how much of it comes over the mic. But if not much comes over the mic, that's a great fan to have for your by your computer or whatever when you're trying to record. Because if it doesn't come through at all, so we'll see. Oh, that's fine, man. That's fine. I was sports today. Hey, you know what? Today I don't have a guest. I don't have much going on, so I was just talking about you, man. Just saying how I'm gonna try to get a special made from you. So, um, yeah, I'm just filling in for Daydream today. I don't have a wheel. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't have a wheel of prizes. Maybe you guys can talk him into spinning extra tomorrow, or we'll talk him in. If he pops in the chat, let me know so I can pop the link down for him to come up and talk. So what are all your plans for the 4th of July? Because I'm probably gonna hang out here. They were already launching some fireworks off last night, so I'm gonna be able to see some sort of show. Up here in Washington, they sell like the mortars and stuff that you would see. Hey, Tina's Journal Journeys, how are you? The ones like you would see at the big fireworks show. They sell those at the Indian reservations around here, and then people, you're not supposed to, but people ever since I've been here will always take them and launch them off in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. So yeah, sweating in my shop is I'm sure you always are sweating in your shop because it's porridge. So no one got kayaking or anything. I'm not. I don't know what Jerry. If you guys weren't there last night for Gina's birthday, Jerry Holly. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the cam so you guys don't have to see. Anyway, Jerry Holly took us to his firework display that he was. I'm sure he was there as a safety personnel in case stuff went off that wasn't supposed to go off or something like that. But he did. See, I forgot to hit the cam that time. He did. Show us the fireworks going off, so it was kind of cool. Yeah, they were awesome fireworks. Gina got some fireworks for her birthday party. I was like, man, that's some awesome stuff. And see, Thrifty Angela, man, you have to be made of steel, man, because I don't know how you stay up so late partying and all that stuff with all these guys, and then you get up in the morning and still come here. So I don't know. You're a machine. You're a machine, Thrifty Angela. There you go. Kyle's at work, so I'm getting things done around the house and visiting your dad. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, okay. So you really, if you didn't have the kids, you would love to be sleeping in and not waking up in the morning and dealing with that after a late night. Gotcha. That's the secret. That's the secret. That it's kids. I gotcha. They never knew. That's the secret. Um, I am really excited. I've got a lot of stuff coming up. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get Roasters Marketplace to. Oh, nice! You're gonna grill some jalapeno cheddar hot dogs. Those sound awesome. Yeah, I'd love to sleep in more. I bet you would. I bet you would. I don't sleep in anymore, but I usually go. I usually go to sleep early, as you guys can tell. So, um, your fireworks were canceled. Okay. Well, Captain Jack, if people start going really crazy around me, because I can usually see around the lake pretty good. If I walk down a little bit, if they start launching stuff off for a little while, I might maybe I won't use the StreamYard live, but maybe I'll go with a YouTube live and kind of show you guys uh, the fireworks that are going off. Good morning, burning up the roads. Yeah, I was gonna go to that campground and show you guys that stuff, but I've got to be smart, and I was able to get. If I would have done that, I wouldn't have been able to get all the rest of my parts except for the battery, and I'm gonna probably get the battery locally, more than likely. Um, but I've got everything else. Yeah, yeah. If you missed it, I'm not gonna do it on the morning show. It's way too early for that. But I did twerk at Gina's birthday party last night. So if you want to see that, you're gonna have to go over on to Meant to Be RVing's channel and go see me do some twerking. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, um, yeah, this one has a night setting on it, I guess. So hopefully, hopefully it'll work a little better. I'm not sure if it will or not, but hopefully it will work a little bit better. Um, so yeah, and I wouldn't even go live today. Normally, I only go live Monday through Fridays now. That's the schedule I'm going to be on is Monday through Friday for an hour. Try to have a guest on for you guys, and I almost have the rest of July booked out now with guests Monday through Friday. So, um, and it's kind of weird because I know, yeah, you heard twerking. Yes, you heard twerking. Yes, yes. That's the late nights around here in the RV crowd, man. They get wild. They get wild. Um, yeah, I have the tripod I'm using right now, and I have my gimbal. So if I have to walk to shoot the fireworks, I'll be using the gimbal um, to to shoot. Otherwise, it will be on the tripod. Yes, um, especially because my hands are my hands and muscles get shaky. You guys have probably noticed my camera does the best it can with its uh, the motion, um, not motion sensing, but the motion uh, adjustment. That's still not the right word. You guys know what I'm saying though. But it does the best that it can with that. But since my hands still shake, or I'll you know have a big movement every once in a while, the gimbal helps with moving around. And K&R Destinations, thank you for that, by the way, again. Um, it's really helped me out. Um, oh, and if anybody needs a gimbal, the DJI Osmo 2 New Horizons is selling, so get a hold of her if you need a gimbal. Um, good morning, Timmy Ray. Good morning. Stabilization. Thank you. Thank you. The word eluded me. See, I can come up with big words. It's just when I want to find them, they decide to disappear. and I don't like that very much. Yeah, man, I was using it the other day. I was gonna do a Shed Wars like little update thing to put in the show here, but it didn't. I couldn't get it to turn out right, not because of the gimbal or anything, just the way that it was working out. So, um, I'll do a little Shed Wars. Um, awesome, Angela. Awesome. Thank you for listening. Yeah, if you guys don't want to watch, it's fine. I kind of don't really do a watchy show on the lives anyway. um, yeah, exactly, exactly. Uh, oh shoot! Now I sail off my track. 50 Angela threw me off track. She's working on listening. Dang it. So the Shed Wars. That's where I was. Yeah, I'll get back on track. Um, no, not yet. Oklahoma is probably going to be around December area, in January. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get back to that. What are big words? Yes, Shed Wars. So, and good morning, Coleman. Before I forget, Shed Wars will be. It's all right, Angela. Shed Wars. I'm probably not going to be doing any more Shed Wars videos. Most of my plants have gotten eaten, and the ones that haven't, there's only a couple left, and I'm going to be spending most of August at my brother's house building out the minivan. And the reason I'm going to be spending a lot of time out there building it is because it's going to be it's a starter van, starter home, but I'll probably have it for a while. So I want to make sure I have it put together good, and everything that I want set up the way I want it set up. And so I don't know exactly how long it's going to take to have it all set up today, or set up. Period. Um, sorry to hear that, man, Timmy Ray. I'm glad you're doing that though. Uh, I know how that is, man. Um, hello, muscle car appraisal. Eating rabbits. Could be rabbits, could be the deer that walks through, could be a lot of things, but it's not that big of a garden, and I don't want to pour money into putting a fence around a little garden right here when I'm not even going to be here for part of the month to take care of it. But so I'm gonna tease you guys a little more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll probably come talk to you guys live and show you kind of live shots of what we're doing, as well as probably talking to guests or whatever. But then on Saturdays, my plan is maybe I'll do 2 videos on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. But on the weekends is to release a video. Hello, Woodcutter. Hello. Um, yeah. My Shed Wars stuff, my Shed Wars garden isn't working out that well. So, and Arkansas Woodcutter started Shed Wars. So I'm probably not going to have any more Shed Wars updates. I'm going to watch Shed Wars. I'm enjoying everybody else's, but my Shed Wars garden is not working, and it is getting ate up, and I don't want to put more money into the garden that I'm not going to be around. If this was my property that I'm here forever, then yeah, I'd put I'd build it out, and I'd really work at it. But I'm still going to be doing a growing competition. This is going to be a beard growing competition. And right now, I'm lining up a sponsor. I'm going to be the captain of a team. Okay. So we're measuring from the lip down, who can grow the longest beard. Like, we're going to add the inches of the teams together. Other thing, you're allowed to trim it up once a month. I think that's the rules we're coming up with. I'm going to have one of the other captains come on and talk about it. But if you'd like to be on my team for the oh no, we're starting. We're all starting. Here's the thing: in August, the start of August, we're all shaving clean, and we're going to grow for a year. And so I'm working on a sponsorship for my team with a a company that sells beard products. And if you come on my team, whatever we make as a team for that year or whatever, hell, you're out. Whatever we make for a team for that year or whatever from that sponsor, I'm going to split between the whole team. So, um, yeah, yeah. Well, you're a different kind. You're a different kind of captain. Captain. Yeah, yeah. But I've already shaved, and so for me, it's no big deal to get the trimmers out, take it back down, and we'll grow it out for a year. Um, and whatever I make from it, from the sponsorship, just like the YouTube revenue, 20% will go to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Just like that's what I like to do is me giving has given me back as well. You know, you know. We love you too, Woodcutter. I love you too, man. I next year hopefully I'll have a piece of property and grow all summer. We'll see. If not next year, the year after. But this one didn't work out so well. But that's also a lesson too. Gardens don't always work out. Some years it's not going to work out. Just like some days it's not going to work out. Just like some videos aren't going to work out. Things, things don't always work out according to whatever you have planned in your head. But they happen the way they happen for a reason. Good morning, senior sister stuff. Good morning. I'm just glad to have you guys all here this morning. I know it's the 4th of July, and you guys probably have stuff you're going to do or whatever. So I still appreciate you guys being here, even if it was one person. Look, I've been to those one-person days, so to have you guys here, I'm happy, man. I'm happy, and this is not scheduled one, or it's not one with guests or anything. So, if you guys want to hold on a second, though, I want to show you. Oh, thank you, Melnetty. All right. Well, now I'm going to have to get to work later today. Melnetty sent me something to get some postage. I already had the envelopes and everything, so I will go to the store today and get some postage here after this live. I'll listen to Captain Jack Scrapper. He's going live after me in an hour and a half. So go and we'll be going and raiding him, and I'll listen to him. The store's not that far from my house, so I'll go there and grab that this morning. That's awesome. I'm happy to get the store stickers out to you guys. So now, like I said, put it. Email. It's going across. Ooh, see that? Look, it's going across right there. Email me, and I will with your address, and I will get one sent to you. Gladys called as I was talking. It's all right. It's all right. So hold on a second. Let me go grab you guys. You guys talk amongst yourself while I go grab the other stuff. Okay. So one thing isn't for me. One thing isn't for me. I know. Look, I told you I'm getting a sponsor for payment. So hey, buddy, it's up to you. And I'd love to have you on the team because you're able to grow a beard. So the other things I got was this right here, which is a suction cup mount for the windshield, and it's got. This is for the tablet, so I can put the tablet in there while I'm driving, and basically there's my navigation system and fancy sound system and all that stuff. And I'll have to figure out, but I know they make Bluetooth backup cameras, so I might be able to even hook a backup camera to it. But speaking of Bluetooth, and I haven't opened it yet, but I got FM transmitter, Bluetooth. So now I'm set up for songs and stuff when I'm driving, or listening to you guys on your lives when I'm driving, all that kind of stuff, because I couldn't do it before. If I was going anywhere and hearing you guys were live, I couldn't listen to you because it's too loud, and it was only coming out of the phone speakers. I didn't have any way to hook it into the radio system. So none of these were expensive. These are pretty cheap. And then I got my switch panel. We are starting. It'll be starting in the start of August. So the start of August, we shave and grow. This is right here. That's the switch panel. So it's got a voltage meter right there. I've got rocker switches up top to add, and then you have your regular like cigarette lighter or automotive accessory plug. I should use the new term, right? Automotive accessory plug. They don't even come with the cigarette lighter anymore. That's what it used to be, kids. By the way, it was a little thing you put it in there, and it would heat up a coil from the electrical resistance, and you would light cigarettes with it. That's what. And the other side is USB. So this is my yes. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh man, I'm sorry burning up the roads. Man, I lost my dad 17 years ago, and it never gets I'm not gonna say you're able to process it and deal with it easier, but it never goes away. Like for me right now, I mean, I know he's looking down on me and stuff like that, but for me right now, all the stuff's going on. I miss being able to, pick up the phone. Oh my goodness, or I'm going to this place or I'm going to that place. You know what I mean? So I miss this. I miss it or whatever. And I know he probably doesn't watch my channel, but when I go to meet, so I'm going to show you guys this. I haven't showed it to him yet. I'm going to give it to him. And you guys know how much Nomadic, if you watch him, you know how much he likes Mickey Mouse stuff, So my roommate here was going to have me sell a bunch of stuff. And one of the things that was there, and he gave it to me so I could give it to him, but was this. This thing, I don't know how old this is. But, oh, there we go. Copyright 1936. 1936. So I know how much he likes Mickey stuff, and I think a book from 1936 with Mickey, pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. If your parents are, yeah, if he was suffering, especially, if your parents are still around, though, go give them a hug today. I'm just saying. I can't, so if you can, for me, go give them a hug or call them and tell them you love them. Hey, traveling salvation. Not to bring you guys down or anything. I'm just saying, So I got other stuff to show you guys too. But I got the solar panels. I can't really show you guys. I took a picture of it. I'm leaving it in the box though, but it's huge. It's a huge box. So the solar panels here. And then what I got was this little kit right here. I think it was like 30 some bucks or whatever. I think what I'll do is I'll make a video once I have it built. Once I have the minivan built, and I'll maybe put up everything that I bought. I'll flash it up on the screen, and we'll go over the prices of it all, and how I built it out and all that stuff, because people enjoy those videos anyway, besides you guys. So this is just a little, it's a little camping kit, but it has, so it has a frying pan, which doubles, I think it doubles as a Dutch oven or something. Carabiner. I mean, I haven't even gotten into this yet. I'm mostly leaving it packed up until I get in the other thing. Cups. It's got more. Another little. There's a little tea kettle right here. Little kettle. And the other piece it has on it. Woo! I can never get this back in here. Get it all back together. Oh, now I did it. Now I can get it all back together. Oh well. It's a kit that comes with a little burner. So this, I'll have to figure it out. But these come around like this. There we go. And then it you have the propane, one of those little 1 pound propane bottles underneath of it right here, you know, that connects on, or the little butane one. I think this one is, but so I'll have to see. I think it's a butane one. It's a littler thing, but you put the bottle on there and then you set your pan on top of that, and that's how you can cook. So yeah, I believe that's a little butane one. I'll have to look and double check and make sure, but that's my little kit for when I don't have any electricity to use the electric kettle. I can use this. But besides that, if I absolutely had to too, I could set that on the Blackstone and boil water as well. So that is that for now. It takes a little bit of effort to figure out. Anyway, I'll set it over here. Get it out of the way. Put it all back together later. Anyway, so yeah, and it's, you know, I'm not trying to do anything that's super expensive. Yeah, it looks like a tortured. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna go any farther because it's the morning show, but I see what you're getting at, KNR. I see what you're getting at, man. So, you know, I see what you're getting at, man. Yep. Exactly, senior sister. Exactly. So, yeah. And oh yeah. So besides that and the slot dog thing, yeah, you could really torture somebody, I guess is what I have. Not my plan, but geez, guys, thank you. No, I want, you know, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on the first build. You know, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on things that I can't take into a next build. All right, I'll see you later, Lily. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. So I don't want to spend a bunch of money on that first build at all. You know, it's anything I get, I want to be able to take with me to the next build. So that's a big thing when you're thinking about building something out that's not going to be something that you're going to spend a long term in. Like I'll be in this minivan probably for 4 years, maybe 5 years. That's my guess right now. It may happen sooner, it may have not. But in 5 years, I want to have enough money saved at least to buy the ambulance, to build out the ambulance. So anything that I get for the van now, I want to also have an eye for the future so that I don't have to repurchase stuff again. Right? If I can purchase it now and be able to use it later, like the solar panel. Um, it's a 100-watt solar panel. And it's got a charge controller. Yes, it's not the best charge controller and all that kind of stuff, but it will get me going. You know, my whole thing is to get going. Yes, I may have to buy another piece later, but that solar panel kit with the charge controller costs 120 bucks. I was looking at a 2 solar panel kit with a charger and it was 277 bucks. That's the one I was looking at before. So, you know, it's another advantage. I will tell you guys, being able to sit here and put stuff in my Amazon cart and then be like, well, maybe I can't get that this month. And then I put it away and maybe I go search for something else. The same thing. It's given me, I've saved off of what the original plan was. Had I just went with everything that I wanted to originally order, I would have, it would have cost me probably about 1,600 bucks. You don't have to, Melnetti. You can if you want. But I'll show you guys. I got all your stickers right here. I got them all off. And they're the vinyl stickers from them and the glue washed off of them. So I've got glue coming too. Not just for these, but for the tapestry. If you notice the tapestry's off, I already got those put in a box. But I'm going to take those tapestry and glue the tapestry to the walls that are already there in the minivan. I'm not going to take the time to rip all the walls out and all that kind of stuff. That's never been worth it to me. If this van had already had walls and stuff in it, I wouldn't have been tearing them out either. So I just don't want to tear all that stuff out. Yeah. I was able to say, you guys don't have to send me another sticker. I've got all your stickers. Like I said, except for Captain Jack's, just because of where I put it and his type of sticker. But everybody else that used like the sticker mule or whatever and had vinyl stickers, if you have vinyl stickers, and that's the other reason I put them on the window, is so that I could take them off. And they came off very easily, and the glue is water soluble. I just had to put them in the glue, wiped it off, and so the sticker's still there. I just have to put some sticky stuff on it. So, hello, Lucky Dog Productions. Hello, James Cantonese. It's nice to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. You know, I heard you weren't doing well, so I hope you're doing okay, man. You know, I just want you guys to know, like, if you ever message me, and you know, I guess it's a good time to talk about that. If you ever message me and I don't get back to you right away, I might be busy at the moment, or if you, and trust me, if you want to send me messages or whatever, I'll get to them when I get to them. I will not get annoyed by any messages you send me or anything like that. I love talking to you guys. I love, yeah, well, it's the same owner that I bought it from. He's buying the van back. So, that's the other thing that helped me get all my stuff this month was him buying the van back. That really helped. Because it kind of worked out where, because I'm still paying him to basically dock here, right? So for the electricity and stuff like that, and so it worked out where now I don't have to pay over the next couple months before I was going to leave anyway. So that money's able to go towards getting the parts, and then I'm still end up with a little bit at the end of it anyway. So it's okay. But this helps me, you know. Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. Man. If once I have that minivan and it's going, you say something like that, I will drive down to Eugene. I did that numerous times in my career, hauling asphalt seal coat. There was a tank down there in Eugene, but you'd go on 105 and go west. I believe it was 105. And you go west, you go past the hospital and all that stuff. And there's a little gas station that's over there. There's like you have to go down a few, I think it's exit 7. But there's a couple businesses down there. It's a little industrial area, and there's a CFN down there, and that's where I used to deliver asphalt seal coat. So if you know where I'm talking about burning up the roads, if you kind of have a general idea, it's past the Fred Meyer there on 105, like a couple miles past that one. But you probably know where I'm talking about or have an idea. But so I used to go down there all the time. So and you guys asked about Gina or whatever. Like if this was running better, I'd be going down and visit everybody in Oregon. I would go down and visit a second. So that's the other thing about getting the minivan. Once I have the minivan, we can roll. Once it's going, we can roll. I don't know, Captain Jack. I don't know. They might. They might. I guess, yeah, Vernon would be better to ask. I don't know. Like, let me tell you guys this. If you guys aren't at 1,000 yet, don't quit. Don't quit. That's what I'll tell you. Don't quit. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. At least wait till 1,000 before you quit, because your whole mindset, like I said, it changes at 100. Like, oh wow, people listen to me. I wonder how many people want to listen to me. It changes at 1,000 again. Like you go, not only do crazy people want to listen to me, but now I can actually make something of this. Like I can take it and go to, like a whole different level. So don't stop till you get 1,000, and it may take a while to get there. It may take a while to get there. It took me a year, or actually more than a year. It was a year and a month before I hit 1,000. Actually more than that. A year and a month. Yeah, a year and a month. Yeah. Yeah, but we were talking when you were on the show, I put out a crap load of videos. I was putting out one almost every day. And like I said, I'm cutting back now. It's not going to be every day. I'm basically going to take the weekends off. I'll film the stuff during the week, but I'm going to start giving myself the weekends off to research people. So when I say weekends off, I mean weekends off of actually either doing live streams or videoing. I'll still be doing stuff for the channel, but I just won't. The content creation part of on video, I'm going to take a break on Saturdays and Sundays so that I have time to research, okay, so anyway, so I'll be off on the weekends, but not off. I'll still do business stuff and all that kind of stuff. It's just the content creation. You have 1,000 trails thinking about getting. Awesome. If you're thinking about 1,000 trails, when you call them up, if you decide to get it, they'll ask you if a member referred you, and you can put Robert Schumann if you'd like as the person that referred you, and I think I get like a $50 credit, which basically pays for a month of my camping pass. Yep. It is. Like, I don't have wife, I don't have kids, and I didn't have anything else, and I put work into doing this just like it was a full-time job. I understand weekend, dude. If you're listening, it's fine, man. But 1,000 trails. Okay, so what I would suggest, if anybody wants 1,000 trails, don't go straight in and buy the membership, the full membership. Just don't do it. And I'm not going to get a full membership maybe for a while until and unless I have, well, not until I'm at a point where I'm not going to be traveling as much, and I have the built out ambulance maybe and stuff like that. But to kind of explain the camping pass, even with the camping pass, if you moved campground to campground every 4 days, you can stay in 1,000 trails 365 days a year and pay the $40 a month for the one zone of the camping pass. Okay, so you can't beat that. And with the camping pass, the other thing you can do is you can stay 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks in one park, and there's no extra cost to stay there. It's full hookups and all that stuff. There's extra cost sometimes for the laundry or to get a package or stuff like that, but the actual staying there and the hookups and all that stuff, there's no extra charge. But with the camping pass, you stay there for 2 weeks, then you have to stay out for a week. So you can't stay in any thousand trails or anything like that for a week. Then you can come back for 2 weeks. So that's the 2 ways. So basically, unless you're doing every 4 days, you know, anytime after that fourth day. So if you stay for 5 days, then you still have to stay out for a week before you can go back to another park. So a lot of times, if you're going to stay more than 4 days, it's worth it to stay a week or the 2 weeks anyway. But until I get the ambulance, I won't be. I still have my camping pass, and I might still use it here and there, but I'm not going to use it. Yeah, they do not make them like from the factory, but there are fiberglass like conversion roofs they make. I guess they're a little more expensive. And yes, they make a pot. There's at least I know on the like old Volkswagen ones, they have pop-up like almost like a pop-up tent type top to it. Okay, so camping pass. Okay, that's what you need to start out with. And get one. If you get one zone, it's like $41 a month. It's a yearly due for the, and let me explain what that is too. But the camping pass, you bill it over monthly instead of for the year, and I think it's like $540 for the year, and it's like $40 a month or something like that, but it's 41 a month. So the camping pass, the price of that or whatever, that goes up unless you become a member, and then that's considered your due. So you'll pay that every year. But with the membership, you can stay in a park up to 21 days and go from a park to a park to a park to a park all year long. And once the memberships cost different, there's different levels of membership, and they'll give you different benefits like free stays, because they also do like condos that you can stay at. So you can stay at those. You'll get like a week of those, and there's cabins there. So they have other benefits. But basically, when you buy the membership, once you pay that membership off, you're back to the camping pass level. But with the membership, you can resell that membership to somebody else down the road if you'd like. You can also will it to like your kids or whatever. And when you have a membership, wherever you start your membership at, that membership dues, the camping pass price, that never goes up. So in 20 years, it's still going to be whatever it is a month for the dues or the camping pass would be. Yeah, okay. Yep. So that's awesome, Sherry. I'm glad you guys are on the road today, RV weekends. That's nice, man. It's always awesome to hear. All right, see you later, Ivy's Forge, man. So if you're looking at it, yeah, there. And so Sherry can tell you too. The memberships, I think if you get the membership, I mean, you'll have to go talk to him, but I think it was around 200 or two something a month to pay for it over 5 years is what it is. Yeah, they're adding more. If you get the membership, that adds more than just Thousand Trails Park. It adds Encore Parks too, and Resort Parks International. So there's more parks in the middle of the country when you add that. And those rules are a little different, and I haven't really used those ones, so I can't tell you from personal experience how it is there or how it works. Nomadic Fanatic, who I'm going to be interviewing, he has a membership, and he will tell you when they make a med, and he will tell you, what they do good. And so it's just a cheaper option for you to have. Like I said, that's why I recommend the camping pass, because it's cheap and it's something to have in your back pocket as an alternative to just trying to find a spot necessarily You can kind of plan ahead. And hello, Samantha Lee's Originals. Um, the other thing I got though, and I got it from our Epic RV Adventure, from his link, and I have a link in my videos now too, was Harvest Host. So I haven't used it yet. Um, yeah, that's what our Epic has is Harvest Host. So I haven't used it yet. I got it through him. It was $60 for the year, but it gives you a list of businesses that you can stay at. You call them up and whatever, and it's customary to like go in and buy something or whatever from the business that you're staying at. But they, I don't know if any of them do. Later, Coleman. I don't know if any of them do have hookups. Like I said, I don't have experience with it yet. But you call ahead to the business and say I'm going to stay there, and they have those all over the United States. So it's farms and businesses. There you go. There's another person that has it. Cherry has it too. I'm planning on using the Harvest Host a lot. You guys are going to see Harvest Host a lot. Oh, good. Gary's here. I'll give him a link. Harvest Host a lot on my channel, because since it's small business people and all, and business people and all that kind of stuff, I'm putting it in, Gary, so you know I'm working on it. I want to interview those people. I want to interview those people and ask them about how they run their business, about all that stuff. So you guys will see me, and I put it in there for you, Gary. You guys will see me. Yearly is, I think, is probably a little higher, but I can't afford yearly all at once. So it's like 41 a month for one zone. Now, if you get all the zones, I think it was like $800, but that's the whole United States Camping Fest. So the other one I'm going to look at now too is Hip Camp. When I was there, up there at Pacific Northwest Bushcraft, they do that Hip Camp. And so I'm going to look into that, because now it's not a yearly thing. You have to pay for the night, but I'm going to look at that, maybe stay at some places every once in a while. There might be some cool places on there. You never know. And that's going to be a little different than Harvest House, is somebody's house. But again, I'm looking for stories when I go out there to share with you guys. So for me, it's all benefits, as far as our extra benefits on top of being able to have a place to stay. And I put that in there for you, Daydream. So I know it takes a little while. So as soon as you pop up, I will. Yeah, it's called Hip Camp. And the links is in the PNW Bushcraft. So I will definitely let you know. They're really nice there, and if that's indicative of any of the people, then who knows. Pulling you up, Gary. Live
What about it,
from the
guys?
yard sale. I gotta put my headphones on so I can hear you. But live from the yard sale is
So I
Gary.
don't know if y'all can see.
Woo! Smack myself in the face. What's up, man?
Man, I am drinking this Death Wish coffee, and the neighbor said I sound like an auctioneer over here selling stuff. So I don't know if it's the coffee or just my personality.
It might be a little bit of both, Gary. It might be a little bit of both.
So I'm having to get used to this camera on this cell phone and hold it and drink coffee at the same time. But I couldn't be on a morning coffee show without drinking coffee.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you gotta get a tripod, man. You gotta get a tripod for your phone. That's what mine's sitting on. It's a lot easier to drink your coffee. And
Yeah,
slow momentum just popped in the house now too.
good deal. K&R Destination said whatever I was drinking, he could hear me auctioning off items from where he was at Lowe's.
Well, I tell you, man, that it's called Death Wish, right? Death Wish coffee.
Yeah.
And man, it's got a warning label on there that says, "Hey, if you drink this, you might die because it's got so much caffeine in it."
Yeah, this is cup number 2.
Oh Lord, no wonder you're going off like an auctioneer then.
Yeah. Now, actually, it tastes awesome. I didn't think it was that strong, but no, it may just be me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you have different taste buds, so if it's not that strong to you, that's even better then.
Oh, yeah. My wife has set a chair out here just for me. No, I'm just kidding. This is
So
actually her chair.
how busy you been this morning? You get a bunch of people?
Yeah, we've been pretty busy, but when you're selling dollar items, it takes a lot of them to make $100.
Yeah.
But the key is selling a bunch of items. It ain't how much you take in. That's good, and that's a plus. But the key is when you're getting a house ready to sell, is turn as many items as you can into a dollar bill and empty space. The
Mm-hmm.
space is worth as much as the dollar.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, and it's stuff that you're not using in your life, and I think, man, it was you're getting rid of the house or whatever, but I think watching Gary Vee, man, and watching him go through and sell all that stuff was probably like, man, I could just get rid of some of this stuff and at least make some cash off of it.
Oh yeah, you'd be surprised what we've sold this morning. I'll be like, "Who wants that?" And that's the first thing that sold. And I'm
Yep.
like, "Rock on." Maybe then I'll sell a bunch of stuff if you're buying this.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, and then it's going to help you, you know, the less stuff you have, I think the happier you are with what you have too.
Oh yeah, the more we like, if y'all can see, let me see if I can do. Uh, you see the trailer, then down past the trailer, there's a building.
Yep.
That building is nearly empty, and it was nearly full. And so that's a whoops.
Whoa, we lost Gary. Gary's pulling to me and dropping the phone. Oh man. Well, hopefully he pops back up in here. Um, which square can I buy? You talking about? Are you talking about down here, Rally? Is that what you're talking about? Because Melnetti here. I mean, if you want to talk about buying a square, woo, that square is a pretty expensive square. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. It's not a cheap square. And then this other square right here, that orange one, that's what I pay for. So, uh, yeah, you can buy a square. The squares are for sale, but just come work with me. We'll make a deal. Yeah, I mean, if you want a square for a week or whatever, because you're doing something awesome or whatever, get a hold of me. I'd love to do that too. Maybe up here, up top, we could do that. Like maybe we'll have community squares up there, up top there. Um, let me pop the working Gary in since that work Gary is working. Let's drop this one out. There we go. There you go, man. You back. Gary is back. You're on mute, man. You're on mute. I can't hear you. I don't. Yeah, I can't hear you. I don't think it's me. It might be, but I don't think it's me. I can't hear you at all. Try restarting your phone. I cannot hear you. I saw your mute thing go on. And then let me double check on my side, but I don't think you're mute. No, now I hit mute on you and I hit unmute. So you're not muted. Yeah. No, falling. Could you guys hear Gary? Because if you can't hear him either, okay. Thank you. It wasn't just me. I had the headphones on. I put them on, and he was working fine before. But I know sometimes my phone, I have to completely restart it um, for it to work sometimes. Because sometimes an app will pop up and then it conflicts, so it's just easier to restart it. But that's awesome to hear that he's doing so good out there. Hello, little bit crazy. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. And Gary drinks tea, but I drink coffee. That's why I put tea talk this morning. All right, let's see if this one works. I
All
hear
right,
you
how
now,
about
Gary.
now? Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. Yep. As soon as you pulled into the stream, I could hear you. So you're good now.
We're good now.
Yep.
Good deal. So yeah. Anyway, we sold some big items and a few little items, but it's not the best yard sale we've ever had, but it's not too bad.
Well, you're also doing it on 4th of July too, so I'm sure if you did it again next weekend, you might, or you know, you might get a
My
little more too.
my connection stinks now, so I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's 4th of July is probably a reason you're not too busy too. You got any better connection yet? Because I can see you and hear you fine.
All right, I'm just having a hard time understanding what you're saying, but I think my internet. I'm close to the house, so it's trying to pick up the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it's trying to catch Wi-Fi, it's probably going between Wi-Fi and cell signal.
Yeah, I thought I had the Wi-Fi off, but undoubtedly I don't.
Yep. But yeah, man, that's a beautiful house behind you too, man. You got a beautiful area you live in.
Yeah, thank you. We love living here, and really hate to leave, but it
Yeah, so Gary's house there is for sale if you guys want to buy it. Contact him up. Yeah, video is good. Yeah, look at all that stuff he's got for sale. Got a big old yard sale. So if you're in Rainsville, Alabama, and you want to go buy some of Gary's stuff, head on over.
so I appreciate you running the stream in my spot this morning, so keep everybody occupied.
No problem, man. No problem. That's what I'm here for.
So I'll let y'all see my place.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, you'll be able to sell that place, no problem for sure.
We got a drug dealer that lives next door.
Pablo Escobar Jr.
Y'all see that big mansion down there?
Yep.
He's really a drug dealer. He owns a pharmacy.
That's a big old house too. That's a big old house.
A friend of
I
mine
can.
from school lives right there.
Oh, that's nice, man. I have them live right across the street. That's funny though. I'm looking out at your street. Is that like that's a gravel road, right?
It's a paved road.
Oh,
It dead ends to a cul-de-sac. We don't live at the cul-de-sac. We live about 6 houses before you get to the cul-de-sac. So
right. It looked. Maybe it's because the gray color would look like it was
yeah.
like a gravel road. I was like the gravel road to a mansion, man. That guy's
No, it's paved. It's a city street. It's Santi Leon,
okay.
and that's the I guess French. Back in the day, everybody used to want to name their cities French names, and Rainsville, the area I live in, used to
Hmm.
be called Santi Leon.
Okay.
How
Okay.
weird
So
that is. But
uh,
anyway,
it's not that weird because wasn't it French explorers or whatever? They came up through New Orleans and all that stuff. So it would make sense there'd be some sort of French names down there.
yeah. So, but anyway, I don't know where Rainsville come from, but they changed the name over the years, and so. But the street I live on, they named after the original name of the city.
Yeah. Yeah. And hello, Papa Mozo, and hello, Construction Cronies. Hey, guys. Yeah, man. It's I'm excited to get down there, man, and hang out with you once I get
Man,
going.
man, I can't wait. I hope by then we're done settled into another place and our finances is freed up so we can hang out and really have fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. And you'll get there, man. Speaking of which, if none of you guys have Daydream, I know all you guys in here do, but if you guys are watching later and you don't have Daydream, go over and pick him up because he's almost at 1,000. He's already got his hours and everything. He just needs the people to go over. So.
Yeah, I've been going backwards the last couple of days, which that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I
But
went. I'm up to 1,080 some now.
wow,
So yeah, once it starts
I
going,
think we're down to 939. We was this morning.
yeah. Oh, Ari Ashes says there's enough room there for a big meetup, Gary. There at the place you got.
I lost you there for a second. What was that, Bob?
RV Ashes says you got a lot of space for a big meetup there where you're at.
I didn't catch that. My internet's cutting in and out. Something about had a lot of space.
Yeah, RV Ashes in April. They said you have a lot of space. You could do a big meetup at your house there.
I could. The neighbors probably wouldn't like it, but yeah, I could. I got an acre of land. Uh, I done told K&R they can mooch stock in my driveway.
Yep.
If they ever get them a camper and come down, they can mooch stock.
I'm sure they'll get a
But
camper hanging around us
I
long
hope
enough.
I hope I can get my house sold quick, but I got to get it on the market first. I still got a few things to do.
Yeah. So now's the
All right,
chance if you
guys.
guys want a deal, go get the house before it gets it on the market.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll let y'all get back to the show. I just wanted to check in. I may not get to check back in again, but if you don't see me live tomorrow, you know that I got busy. Dad said something about coming over and working, so I can't
Yep.
turn down free labor.
Yep. For
And
sure,
so
man.
if he comes over to help me, we got a lot done yesterday, and I'll try to make a video on it. Uh, so I'll try to take you guys along for the ride. So,
That'll be awesome.
but I'm not going to do a thumbnail until I see that I'm going to get to do the show.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't go on, you know that I got busy. The show tomorrow is only an hour, but
Yep.
I'll definitely try to be back Monday morning.
All right.
But I'll stay in contact. I'll be hanging out somewhere.
Yep. 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 And
I'm
everybody
gonna
loves you.
I'm gonna
K&R says
keep
he loves
the
you.
live going. Do I?
Heck yeah, man. K&R says we all love you.
All right, love you guys. Thanks again, Bob, for keeping everybody busy,
Oh yeah, man.
occupied.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you
I'm
for
gonna
popping up,
bug
man.
out again. All right,
Later.
see y'all.
So there we go. Live from the yard sale there at his house. Was Gary? How about that? Live on location. Um, and so he may be back tomorrow. He might not. He said he'll be back on Monday. So yeah, I'm really happy for him, man. I'm really happy for Gary. You know, he's he started that morning show, and you can tell, man. His he seems like every day more happier when he comes on the air. You know, and he gets so much stuff going on, and he gets people working with him. And good morning, Linda Barker. Good morning. I'm filling in for Gary. You know, doing the yard sale there. Um, but I'm happy, and you guys don't understand. Like, I'm happy that I'm here, but I would be just as happy if all of you guys made it to 1,000 before I did, because I want all you guys to be successful. If you want to be successful on YouTube, I want to help you be successful on YouTube. You know, however that happens. So, all right, later, James. Hope you have a nice 4th too, man. Hope you feel better. Yeah, Gary is genuine kind, and thank you for those kind words about me. Our weekend, just thank you. And the community is amazing. But that's why if I ever hear of people saying things about me or anybody else or whatever, I just laugh about it, because first of all, that means I'm living rent free in your head. So if you're talking crap about me, first of all, I don't even think about you that much if you're talking crap about me. But if you're talking crap about me, I'm living rent free in your head, man. And then every time you speak my name on your live stream, especially if you're talking crap, because then they'll come over and see that none of that's accurate. But if you're talking crap, that's free advertisement. That's free advertisement. Heck, I asked people that are good at making fun of people like Dave 2D. I ask them to make fun of me and my channel just to get exposure. So anyway, that's all I'll say about that. And anybody that knows the situation knows what I'm talking about. I don't have to say anymore. But that's all I have to say about that. So that's one thing. That's one thing you guys have to. Yeah, I mean, we're you have to realize this is a different type of business than any other kind of business. It's about people realizing who you are and going and watching yourself. So somebody make like when I would some people get mad about being on Camel Dave. That's just more exposure for your channel. You know what I mean? Like I understand what he does, and he criticizes, and he pokes fun and all that stuff. For me personally, hey man, I'd rather have people know my channel exists. You know, and happy 4th, Willow Grow. Happy 4th, man. I had a battle of the Shed Wars, by the way. My garden didn't quite make it too well. So I've got a beard growing competition coming up though that I'm a captain of. So if you're interested in it, let me know. When is my interview with the Crockers? It will be on July 17th. That will be when the interview with the Crockers happens. Jason will be on there. I think Melissa might be on there as well. I'm not sure, but Jason will be on there. And the only reason I say I'm not sure about Melissa, not because I wouldn't want her on there, but because I don't know if she'll be there, don't know if she wants to or whatever, but Jason will be on there. So that's when the interview will be with him. So that week that ends on the 17th starts off with Millie Moments. I'm having her come on there on Monday. On I can't even remember all of it. On Tuesday, I have BJ Shea with the radio show. I'm not trying to look like a woodcutter. No, I'm trying to. We're just having a competition. I have sponsors. Hey man. Oh, I guess Epic just woke up. That's my guess. And then Wednesday I have Alex Cisnero. Say that right? He was on Gary V's show. And what I saw in that kid, he's not at 1,000 yet, but he was already on Gary V's show. So let me explain something. He's probably a good kid to get to know. And the heart that he had and showed and what he wants to do, and he really wants to do YouTube and all that stuff. So I'm going to do an interview with him, and you guys can all meet him and stuff like that. And he works on cars. He's as a professional, so he's a good person to have around just to ask questions for car repairs. I mean, but he really wants to do YouTube, and so he's been putting work in his editing, but he does good shots and stuff like that. So we're gonna have him on here. And then Thursday is going to be Chris, the president of Roasters Marketplace. I'm gonna have him on to talk about his company and how he started it and why and all that stuff, and talk about not just coffee, but they sell tea as well. So I'm going to talk to him about some tea. I have some ordered from him that's coming, some Earl's Grey. Thank you, Burning Up the Roads. You have a blessed day too, man. So I'm going to have an interview with him talking about tea, and maybe I'll figure out, and talk to one of the people that work with him that makes the tea and come up with a blend. Come up with a tea blend. Who knows? But that's the plan. Good morning, Camping Therapy. Good morning. Yeah. Let me take those off. I don't got anybody else up here with me. I don't know why I wear those. I don't necessarily like to wear them. I wear them when I have guests on so I can hear. But I kind of like not to have them on so I can tell the tone of my voice a little bit better. Anyway. So that's that week. This next week, Alice Ford is on Monday, and then I have a bunch of people scheduled next week to talk. So will be interviewing them as well. And I don't have my calendar up in front of me. I think what I'll do is I'm probably going to get like a little day planner soon, and I'll have that written down in front of me. It's all in my calendar on my phone, though. So I've been putting that down because in order for me to even um, keep track of uh, people now, I have to put it in the calendar because it's really surprising. And anybody that's in here, by the way, I plan on talking to you eventually too. So don't think that I'm not going to talk to you, but I want you to realize that if I talk to you a little bit later in time, like in August or in September or whatever, or if I talk to you when we're at the meetup in Mayberry, just know that it's probably going to benefit you more. I may have more viewers by then and all that kind of stuff, and it gives you more time to get your stuff looking really good because I want people to send people over to you and look at your video, and then they already like you after seeing you on here, and then they go click on your video and your video is cool. Yeah, and yeah, construction cronies, I know I said it when I was in there, but happy Canada Day to you, man. Happy Canada Day to you up there. I know it's a couple of days late, but happy Canada Day to you as well. And happy birthday to your son, Epic. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. And like I said, live streaming was never something, and you can ask construction cronies. I'm like, man, I'm never gonna live stream. I don't see myself ever doing that at all. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Here we are. So it just ended up working out that way. And hey, over the hill, how are you doing? So, I'm filling in for Daydream today, so I don't have a lot of stuff prepared for you guys. So that's why I wanted to, just talk to you about what's going on. And then the end of August. I wanted to show you this too. I got this from P&W Bushcraft. It's a little so I can strike, for sparks, and it's made by Fiberlight. I guess they're a little channel too, a little company. So I'll be lighting fires with that when we go out. Be cool, man. There you go. Construction cronies. I never thought I would be in front of the camera, behind it, yes, but not in front. See? So whatever you're thinking now with your channel that I'm never going to do that, you might, and it might work out. This has been working out. I love making the videos, so for me, it's kind of odd to have this be working out. But this is working out better than the videos did, numbers wise, viewers wise, your feedback wise, the interviews, talking to you guys. Like when I did the question and answer the other day, Trip and Tracy and a few other people like, oh, that was really cool getting to know you more. And for me, that whole time I was sitting there like, oh man, this is sucking. So just know that I'm always going to try to be doing, even though you guys think it's awesome, I still think I can improve. So I'm always going to try to get better for you guys. I'm never going to stop doing that, Will it always be on YouTube? I don't know. I don't have any plans on leaving YouTube, but if I had the ability to, go somewhere and do interviews or whatever, on top of being able to talk with you guys, like I'll probably still do YouTube even if I just did vlogs of my life and I wasn't doing the interviews on here anymore. I would still do YouTube, but I don't know where this is going to go. So I don't want to sit here and say, because like I said I was never going to do live streams. I don't want to sit here and say that I absolutely will do this and I absolutely will do that. I can't. I'm putting out the podcast, which I think is a great thing for, especially for our community. And since I do the interviews, I don't need people to watch the live stream necessarily. You can just listen to it. But I enjoy watching podcasts. So I'm going to still keep doing the visual part of it, and that's where the audio is going to come from. But um, you need, I, I want you guys to have an easier way to listen. So if I have a podcast that I can put like on Spotify or you can download or whatever, that's a way for you guys to listen to the show. I'm not making money off that part. My brother's making money off that part, so he can go do stand up. I want him to have that, whatever he can make off the podcast. I don't know what he can make off of it, and that's going to be his area. I'm giving him the content because I want him to go be a stand up, you know, and because that really makes him happy. But he has kids and a wife, so and there's a new baby on the way soon as well. I'm having another nephew here soon, so um, so I want him to have, some income coming in to help him support. So if he can get some stuff coming off of, um, if he can get some stuff off of the podcast that I've already made, and I'm making stuff off of anyway. Once I get monetized, making money off ads or whatever, I don't care if I make more off of it, and it gives him an opportunity, you know. Uh, and you guys have been around for a while, you know how I am, and that's what I want. I want to help people. Um, and Riley says, I feel the same way. People say the lies are good for me, but I guess I am my own worst person and critical of myself at times. You need to be. And I'm not saying overly critical where you go, I just don't want to go on anymore. And this sucks altogether. But I think if you're ever not critical of your own performance or of yourself, being that arrogant will lead you to I don't want to say ruin, but it will lead you to a mediocre piece of content that you produce. Yeah. Later, construction crony man. I know you got to go to work. Go get start building, man. I'll see you later. I'll see you on your live whenever you get one going again. He used to do lives like he did a live every day in April. So for a lot of April, and that was before I really started my streams. I was at his place every day, and I was watching him, and I was learning from him. So once I get the visible service, because that's what I'm going to do. Because again, this is a business. I want to have 2 different lines on 2 different services. So I can always try to have service to either do the live stream or whatever I need to do. But my plan is, if I have multiple devices, which I have the tablet, which will run off of the visible hotspot. I have that other cell phone. Heck, I even have the old broken one here that I could probably plug in and use as a camera if I had to. I can do multiple camera shots just from in my van on a live show. And that's one of the things like I learned from watching Construction Cronies is he's got multiple camera setup. Now he does different things with his multiple camera. He's got one where he draws out designs, stuff like that. But the thought of that multiple camera, I'm like, I could set up something like that. Heck, I could even set up like one day if you guys want to go for a drive with me down the road where I have one camera on me and then another camera on the road driving. So it's just spots like that and trying to figure out creative ways to use the stuff that I already have. Because, you thought your name was wrong? Yeah. Milnetti living free zip code list. Got you beat. Hello, Sherry Van. Good morning and happy 4th of July to you as well. Happy 4th of July to you as well. Remember, about half an hour, we're going to raid Captain Jack Scrapper. He's normally, he comes on normally. And normally Gary's in the spot. Normally I wouldn't be, I'm not, listen, I'm filling in. My plan is to have like I was saying earlier, weekends off. Even though they're not off, they won't be a on camera. They'll be off camera. There we go. Weekends off camera. That's what I'm going to call them. So there may still be videos that come out that day of like what I did during the week and all that kind of stuff, because I still want to do vlogs, And I think a good way to do it, um, since I'll be doing the lives, is almost like what I was telling you, is take, take some good highlights of the week, like installing this or doing that or whatever, and then put that into one or two videos to release on Saturday and Sunday. So when I'm traveling and seeing cool places, um, I won't put the interviews with people on there, like like P&W Bushcraft. That's one thing I learned. I'm like, I should have probably did a showed you guys the campground on one video and then maybe done the interview on another video. It's nice to see you too, little girl, man. Happy 4th to you. I'll see you later for sure. Good morning, happy camper. Good morning. So anyway, so yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan right now. And the main reason that another reason I'm going to the smaller amount of videos and besides having interviews, it's the quality that I want to have on my vlogs and what the feedback I got from people, because I asked for feedback from people that I enjoy editing, that's not going to be necessarily too busy to check out my stuff, and ask them for feedback on that video. And I worked my butt off on that video. So here's the difference. Lots of people will work their butt off on something and then they might get disappointed if somebody leaves bad feedback. They might get disappointed if people don't watch it or whatever. I'm not, and I specifically went out, even though because I worked so hard on that, to find out what I needed to do to improve. Either because that might give me a shortcut, so it's not as hard to do, or it's going to tell me, since I'm at the limit of what I could possibly do with my equipment, it will inform me that I am at that limit, and that's what informed me. So my editing program added a little more functionality, so I'm going to play with it. But for what I want to achieve and what I want them to look like, it's not going to happen with what I have. It's not going to happen with what I have. But that's good knowing that, right? Not saying that I didn't put out good videos before. I think I did. But the editing and stuff that I need to be able to accomplish and all that stuff is very difficult on the phone. So, not impossible. And like I said, I've done my channel for a year and a month with only phone. Once I get the hotspot, the tablet's going to get added to it as far as on the live goes. So I'll have like a tablet down here where I can, instead of hitting up here on the screen like that and moving the camera and all that stuff, the camera will stay in place. And I'll have, it's not a laptop, but with the I'll show you actually. It's right here. With the case that I got for it, because that's one of the things I've been really, really, really careful of where I put this and everything until I got a case. Because Gina gave it to me, and I'm really, really, really. It is hard to edit, Sherry. I'm just telling you, you can. It's hard to edit. It's not hard to edit as far as putting things in. It's hard to edit because you're pressing and moving things like tracks like you would see on your, if you guys edit on your computer. I have to push and pull, so it's really hard for me to do stuff like cut out video or swap over video. Like I said, they added new functionality. Maybe I can do it easier now. But like during an interview, like at that campground, it'd be cool to be able to cut in the B-roll of what they're talking about at the time. I can do that and still have the mouse line up with what they were saying. So that's why. So, but anyway, this one, like I said, I got the tablet from Gina, so I'm taking really good care of it. I would anyway, but I mean, so I have a Bluetooth keyboard for it, so I can set this out, and it comes out like that. So it's not exactly a laptop, but with the keyboard, that's a little more functionality. Okay, Captain Jack, good luck, sir. Hopefully it gets worked out for you. Yeah, and I use one called Video Guru. You can do audio in it and all that kind of stuff. You can trim. You can do a lot of stuff in it. It's just more difficult to get things how I lined up and do fancier editing with that. And so that's how I know I'm at the limit of that. So now it's because now when I make the next investment, I'm really making an investment. I'm probably going to be getting a Canon camera, lenses. I want to get probably, I'll probably be getting a MacBook or, something like that. Because the Mac that I've got here for traveling, I mean, a MacBook's going to be better anyway, especially since we're going on the minivan. And I'm planning on getting one when I go down there by Gary because they have that reclaimed baggage center, unclaimed baggage center. So, but the app I use called Video Guru, it's $4 a year to unlock all of it. But that Mac, I'm gonna take to my brother's house, and he's gonna run the podcast off of it. So basically, I'm setting him up to all that he has to do is, rip the audio and do all the back end work of uploading all that stuff. But I'm trying to set him up with that. Just like anybody, especially once we get bigger, anybody that's a producer or comes into the moderators or all that kind of stuff. Eventually, I'd like to start this being an organization, and get to the point where I can start hiring people and paying people and do all that stuff. Right now, Sherry, I'm on 4G doing this on my phone, broadcasting on the 4G where I'm at. And it's on Metro, but the 4G where I'm at, I upload faster than I do on the Wi-Fi that's here at the house if I ever use the Wi-Fi. Just saying. I think it depends on where you're at, on the upload speed of the towers. So, because where I'm at right now is full bars. Oh, I know what will happen too. I just like telling you guys, like, I want you guys to understand, especially since you're here now. When I tell you these things, I want to tell them to you so that when you see it happen, you go, holy crap. I remember when he was just talking about that and he had that. So eventually, yeah, very faster is fat. Just saying. Hopefully, once I have the property, so we're talking years down the line, maybe 10 years down the line. Let's just say 10 years down the line. I can see myself having the property and having a small place on there with a studio set up, and I come to in the summertime, or in the spring, summer, and then I go travel in the fall down south, and go hang out with people there and all that stuff. So yeah, well, what I heard about the Desert Cherry Band and Metro uses T-Mobile, what I heard from Donna Van Life, and this is just from her experience, she had T-Mobile out there, and she was the only one to really get service because everybody else had Verizon, and it overloaded the towers, so she had service fine. So just wanted to give you guys a little, especially if you're gonna go out there to Quartzsite, I wanted to give you a little heads up from what she her experience had being there. But in 10 years, in 10 years, I want to have a place set up with a studio. I'm not necessarily going to say it's going to be hip camp, but hip camp seems like such an easy, awesome job, or not job, easy way for people to come visit or whatever. But I want to get enough property so that every summer I can have a big meetup with everybody there. So I'm looking at the one. Maybe it'll be available, maybe it won't. But it's a vision board one. It's got a road that runs through it. It's got a creek or river or whatever on one side, and it's like 10 acres. And that's kind of what I want to get. And then I have a place for you guys to come and do a meetup every summer. And I'll be able to grow stuff all summer long, and then can what I can. And then now I've got food to take with me, that kind of stuff on the road. And that's another reason the ambulance would be really awesome. All this, dude, I could have a good chunk of a year's worth of food canned stored in the side of the thing. Hello, Bob the Raptor and Joe. Hey, buddies. And hello, forever best friend. Bob the Raptor and Joe. Yeah, she was on the show a few weeks ago. She's a real cool lady. Bob the Raptor and Joe, I'm planning on. So it's not, and by that I mean I'm going there, and he's all right with it too. But I can't guarantee what's going to happen between now and then, as far as breakdown. Who knows what happens? But I'm going to be going and having some food with Bob the Raptor and Joe. Yep. Now I may have to find a way to miniaturize myself for the video when I go and meet them. Because they are a little bit different in size than us. I don't think anything bad about that, but I want to be in the shots with them, so I'm gonna have to figure out some way to miniaturize myself. So if you guys come across anything that looks like me, that's like probably about 6 to 8 inches tall, let me know. And Mel Nettie asked if I was gonna, because you said breaking out the grill, she asked if I was gonna make anything on the Blackstone soon, and they just got back, so good. I'm finishing now. I'm going to, when I go out and get the postage today, I'm gonna get some hot dogs, and we're gonna use the Curl-A-Dog on the Blackstone. So that's what I'm gonna do today. But now I got all this stuff out, so it's gonna take me a little bit. I'm gonna have to listen to Captain Jack while I get stuff put away. So that's the one thing that I'll be excited for the minivan build more than anything, is because I'm gonna have shelves built and everything, and so everything's gonna be able to go away a lot easier than what it does now. So because right now, like, everything that's up right here on the desk, like all this stuff, I've got to get put away in drawers and tie it all up. So any of you guys out there that move knows all that. It's just, I want to build a minivan so that it's always ready to go, other than maybe a thing out here or there. So that's my plan with it anyway. And speaking of, that's my plan with it, the front seat I'm taking out. Other than there's going to be a driver's seat, and that's it. That whole front seat area, because I've watched minivan builds now, and it's nice to have that passenger seat. But guess what? Especially in a minivan, that's a lot of space to taking up. So up there in the front, for multiple reasons, but that's where I'm going to put the Blackstone. In that shopping place we all know and love, but I can't put it yet. Oh, you're talking about Amazon? or Walmart, because I got mine at Walmart. I had to wait to go pick it up because it got sold, but the one I got at Walmart has the back grease wrap. Um, and it's a 17-inch Blackstone Adventure um, grill. Melnetti Living Freeze Up call this. They got it for me. But up there in the front seat or marketplace, I'm not sure. Up there where the front seat is, that's where it's going to go. And so I want to build it uh, on a slide thing almost. I'm going to have the cooler sit underneath of it, um, like not sitting on the cooler, but I'll be able to move the cooler out from underneath of it. But it's going to sit. Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to use the seats for other stuff. I'm not worried about that. I don't know why it won't let you type Amazon in the chat. That is weird. That is weird. But I want to have it slide out, and the other reason I'm putting it in the front is because I can open that front window for ventilation, and it'll go right out the front window right there. So instead of having to worry about getting a roof vent right away for ventilation for that, because I'm not going to have to for the heat. The diesel heater is coming to. Takes a little bit to get here, but that is coming to. But instead of having to have that roof vent for the ventilation in the cooking area, I'll have it right there next to the door. And the reason I want to put it on a slide is so that if I have the door open and it's nice outside, I can just pull the slide and have the Blackstone just go outside. I can sit there and grill outside. So when I saw that, and it's like none of the minivans that I built I've seen so far really have been like any kitchen built in, but they all have a front seat. If you're a solo traveler, are you planning on picking up hitchhikers? Because if you're a solo traveler, I don't know why you have a passenger seat. I'm just saying, that's a huge waste of space in your van. Oh, here you go. Milnetti put it in. Yep, that's the one I got. Yeah, seasoning it a bit. Yep, season it up. I cooked burgers on it. And hello, computer check. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, I'm doing the minivan build, but let me tell you something. If you got any other people with you, you're not going to be happy. Not that you can't, but you're not going to be happy. Especially, I mean, even in a van, it's hard with kids. And then when the kids get older, you almost have to go to an RV if you're going to keep traveling. It's just not enough space. So yep, they're not bad at all. The small ones. I mean, you can get bigger ones and spend a bunch of money, but for a small little griddle to have in my vehicle, it's a way to save. I have these pots and pans, but these ones, like, I probably won't use. I won't be using the frying pan. I'll be using the kettle to heat water. But these other pans, the only time I would use those is like, let's say I get a wild hair up my butt and I want to try to bake something. So I could do like a Dutch oven thing with those and bake something that way. But you don't really need pots and pans with them. So especially in a van, not having something extra to have to clean, is really, really nice. And what did I see? Yeah. And my bed behind it, no kitchen inside. Yeah. So if you had your passenger seat out of there, you'd probably have. I mean, I'm not saying that you want to. I'm just saying you would probably have a little more. You'd have at least enough room to put even a camp stove. So yeah, Linda Barker is a really sweet lady. If you don't know Linda, She doesn't have a channel. She's, as far as I know, not a content creator, but um, she loves talking YouTube. Like, I beat her expectation, by the way. So she's really good at like looking at analytics of channels and stuff like that. And she did the calculation, and she's like, well, this is the pace you're on, and at this pace you'll hit 1,000 subscribers in August or whatever. Um, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that. If I lived in a van, I'm still trying to, or something that I would have my tech set up. Do you mean to set it up to live in a van or not? Oh, okay. So yours is originally a commercial vehicle. That's why. Yeah, that's why. Okay, happy camper. Um, there's a place that I'm going on August 26th. I'm getting the product from them as well for the minivan. It's called Camp in Car. You can find it here on YouTube. Let me type it in here, and then you guys can go look at it. I'll be getting one for the minivan. I'll be going up there and interviewing them and all that kind of stuff, and doing a demonstration. But I'll be getting one for the minivan, and it's called Camp in Car. So the Camp in Car is a bed system that they pull out like this. It's two different things, but it's like it's got the slats, but the slats are interlinked like this, so it can pull apart like this, and you can pull it, and so you can take it in and out of your vehicle real easy. And they have kits that you put together, which that's what I'm getting, or they have a fully assembled one. Um, so I'm going to get a kit and put it together. It's cheaper to get the kit, but I'm getting a code for them from them for you guys too. But he's just starting out his business. He's just really getting out there. So um, I want to support him because he seems like he's pretty happy doing it and all that kind of stuff. So I want to support him and show you guys that. And so that's an easy way to have. And for me, it's like it's a little more expensive, but it's like I said, it's investing in another thing that I can take into the next van. Um, so if for nothing else, I could turn it into a thing to use as a futon seat on the next van. But that's what I'm going to go look at. So um, don't put a bed frame and stuff in there until you see until you see what I'm working with. Oh, and Linda isn't full time. So yeah, I mean, if you're not full time and you're just doing to go out seeing camping, see, I'm trying to set it up as a full time rig. So I'd like to have like a little place that's a cooking area, and like I said, up front makes sense for me ventilation wise and all that kind of stuff. In the back corner, it's going to look good, but it's not going to be something where I can just open the back and just lay there and look out and have these pretty pictures. No, the back's going to have a wall on it, and on the other side of the wall is going to over the top of the bed. So like, let's say this is the wall right here, okay, on the back side. And so you won't be able to see out the back, but on this wall, there's going to be shelves going down. There's going to be probably in the corner over here, the desk that I have right here. I'm going to cut it to fit in the corner here, and so that I still have my work desk and my and desk to broadcast from. Because more than likely, I'll be sitting on the bed because there's not going to be room for an extra chair. So yeah, I can get a oven or toaster oven to bake, but I can also do a Dutch oven too, without having to get extra. So I'm gonna try that as well. It's it's all for, hey, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna try it. Works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's it's all it's all fun. I mean, you can start building a happy camper, but in a couple months I'll be there to take a look at that. And like I said, you can go You can go look at their YouTube right now. It's Camp in Car if you want to see it. There's some videos on there. Um, yeah, and the sky is the limit. I talked to somebody. I think it was Simple Life, but I was talking to him and I was saying, um, I feel like for the first time in my life that I am moving in 3D space. What I mean by that is um, being able to dream bigger. Like, you have to understand, most of my life, my whole dream was just to have a house that I owned. Kind of do now. I own my own house. You know what I mean? So that that was basically as much as I ever allowed myself to dream. Because with my education, with all that stuff, that's basically about as much as I thought I could ever dream, because that's probably what I can achieve. So now, once I have this and see that the only limitation now is how much effort I put in myself. Yeah, you're gonna have to remove the seats, especially the ones in the back. But it allowed me to think or dream bigger. It allows me to go, hey, in 10 years, it'd be cool to have a spot with a studio in it. Um, and have a place where we can do a meetup once a year and have you guys hang out. And then I can go visit everybody in the winter times that's down south, or go on a trip in the summer in the northern, what I mean? Stuff like that, that just wasn't even um, a thought that could enter my brain and be entertained as a possibility. Not that I couldn't think about doing it, but it was never entertained as a possibility. Yep. No, you don't need to have sticks and bricks. And I never thought that I needed to have sticks and bricks, but I just always wanted to, own my own place. And when I first started this channel and I had the trailer out there in the mobile home park, well, you're buying the trailer, that land underneath, you can go anytime and they can raise the rent on you. They raise the rent so much there, I couldn't even afford the lot rent and still to pay to have that place. So when you see me out here traveling now, part of it was, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm happy. I love doing it. I'm just saying, part of it was because the lot rent in a mobile home park got so high that I couldn't afford to pay my trailer payment, couldn't afford to pay for the lot rent and all that stuff at the same time. So, and K&R destinations, I understand, man. Go have fun. Go see your dad. Go have fun with your family. It's 4th of July, man. Hey, I'm glad you came in and all. Um, yeah, yeah. And so I think for me, especially, um, it was learning that I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit in me, that I've always been able to do this, but I haven't had those kind of people around to tell me that, right? Because none of my family really was business owners. They all worked for people. So I've always been able to work my butt off. So I'm not going to slack working for myself. I was never worried about that. Was just worried, and I was fearful that I had the right stuff to be able to do it. But when I had that encouragement and stuff, and saying, "Oh, you have that, and you have the ability to do that," that changed the calculus in my mind again. So it's really awesome to have all you guys here, and I love having all you guys here. And I shipped out the giveaway. It was her name is Julia, but she was one of Jason Crocker's viewers that came over. So if it couldn't be one of you guys, I'm glad it was one of his that came over, and not just some random person. And I gotta tell you, like, I'm not gonna tell you everything she told me in the email. because I'm not going to put all her business out there. I just want to say that she lives on less than I do every month, and so that package that I sent to her is something that she probably wasn't going to be able to get anytime soon, if at all. So, you know, that really made my day. You know, just knowing that some lady that just came over, she won that giveaway, and that it's something that she's gonna really use, and not just, oh, I won it, I'll sit it. Like, she's gonna be able to use it, and that really makes me happy. Hello, Nomad, I'm broken. What's up, buddy? I haven't seen, man. You gotta pop on live more, man, because I haven't seen you for a few days, and last time I saw you, man, um, I wasn't necessarily worried about you, but I just was happy to see you. You know, so I hope you pop on more. And speaking of which, if you guys don't know, um, Nomad Unbroken, a lot of people that I've met on YouTube, I met over at his channel when he's doing his lives. There's a lot of people that come in and know him. Man, you're in Arizona right now. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Um, Depending on what happens, uh, I may be going, instead of across the top, I may be going down into California and across the bottom, and then maybe come across the top next spring, or next spring and next summer. I'm thinking about that, um, only because I don't have to be back till August, and it will give me time to get some of the, like, East Coast people in a lot more. So I may go that direction and go around. Hello, tiny house on a prairie. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you out there in West Virginia. Um, so I've only got, I got about 3 more minutes till we go. We're going to see Captain Jack. But happy 4th to you, Scott, as well. And thank you for running his link, Malnetti, for running Nomad Unbroken's link. I mean, I think that was the first channel I was modded on, was Sid's channel as well. And hello, artist on the road, how are you? But he's a really cool cat, and he's living in a van as well. And if you want to get advice on how to build a van, like proper specs and what you need to do, and you want to ask advice on how to do it exactly, that guy right there. Whoop. That guy right there. Go ask him. Because I'm just starting all this, but he has years of. He started his channel because he saw people doing stuff wrong. So I'm just letting you know. And van life with Gina Payne. She's driving, guys. I hope you're going to get your tires, Gina. I hope you're going to get your tires, because that's awesome, man. So yeah, man. Of course, man. I always told you, man. I always told you I got you. And you guys all help me. I'm here to pay you guys back just as much. But on speaking of that, send me your address to the email below. I will be going and getting postage today. Melnetti got me postage. So I've got stickers, and I will get those in the mail today. All the ones that I have emails for, I will get those in the mail today. Just send me an email with your address, please. Yes, when I get out to West Virginia. Here's the thing, and I will say this, you guys I'm going to be still going live. So if I'm in your state and you want to meet when you see me going live, send me an email. Okay, it's hard for me to remember where everybody's at. There's that many people now that I literally cannot remember where everybody's at when I'm going there, on top of all the other stuff that I've got going on. So I need you guys, if you want to meet me, I will meet you, but you need to be on top of it and say, hey, you're in my state, this is where I'm at. And then I will make a plan and come meet you. And we'll hang out. I'll put you in a video. If it's during the live time, you can come on live on the show with me, all that kind of stuff. So I just want to let you know that. So you don't see a Captain Jack link. Oh shoot. It popped up on my thing that said he goes live in 30 minutes. I know it popped up that popped it up on my end. But I didn't want to go much over 2 hours anyway. So, oh shoot, I don't know if I can pull it up here. Yeah, I can't. Oh man. He also said he was not. He wasn't sure if he was going to get it up in time. But anyway, if any of you guys can find Captain Jack's link and put it in there, like I said, it popped up on my YouTube. If I pop out of this, it might just stop it all together. So, like I said, I know it popped up on my notification that he was going live in 30. So hopefully it will be there. Steve Turtle live tonight at 8 p.m. Yes, just drop his channel link. Yeah, if I'm saying something on here, please feel free to drop his channel link. Yeah, and then we can go over there. And Camping Therapies on Steve Turtle night live at 8. Ooh, I don't know if Steve Turtle's had a guest before, and I don't remember him being live before. So that's two interesting things. Hold on. Hey, RB Ashes, if you guys can hold on a second here. Just stay in the chat. Even if she posts a link and they go raid, I want you to stay in the chat for a minute. Because what I want to do is pull it up here on YouTube on the tablet. And I want to make sure I add you as a moderator here. So, RB Ashes, you're added as a moderator. RB on the, and Captain Jack just went live. RB Ashes, you're added as a moderator. Nomad Unbroken, you're a moderator. I'm trying to think if anybody else is in here that's not a moderator. KNR, they're not here anymore, but they're a moderator now. Let's see. Rally, you're a moderator now. So I got you guys as moderators. Yeah. And your 17-year-old wants to convert a van and travel while obtaining her nursing license. Oh, and she loves my channel? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And let me tell you this. If she has any questions or whatever when she gets out on the road, not so much a wrench party. There's people that I'm on StreamYard all the time, so I can't add you guys. But yeah, head over to Captain's. I'll see you guys over there. We'll talk more later. But thank you guys so much. And I love and appreciate you. And don't wait for life to start. Stop waiting for life to happen and make life happen. That's what it is. I know you're just kidding. I know you're just kidding. I just wanted to say it's not like anybody that comes in here and I'm a moderator on your channel. I'm trying to get to you, but I can't add you. So anyway, head over to Captain Jackson. I'll see you guys in a bit.